All right, good afternoon, everyone. I'm just going to wait for the clerk to give us the go-ahead that we're all set to go.
We are all set to go.
Okay, great. Well, good afternoon, everyone. I would like to convene this meeting of the Government Administration and Elections Committee. We are meeting via Zoom and are live on YouTube. So thank you everyone for being here this evening. At this time, I'd like to ask my co-chair, Representative Fox, if he has any remarks.
Nothing from my end. Look forward to a good meeting. Want to thank the rank members for their assistance over the past few days and the willingness to work with us and getting an agenda put together today, and look forward to a productive meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. And now I'd like to ask our ranking members if they have any remarks. Senator Sampson and Representative Mastro-Francesco.
Nothing to add, Madam Chairman. Just glad to be here, and thank you for the cooperation that we've had over the past couple of weeks.
Thank you, Senator. And Representative Mastro-Francesco.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and Representative Fox. It's good that we got together to go over this agenda. I'm happy that we're able to come to a consensus on it. I know there's a lot of information on our agenda today, and we'll do our best to push it through.
Great, thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Representative. Okay, and now we'll move on to item number 3 on our agenda, concepts to be raised. I understand there are a few questions on some items. I'd be happy to answer them in advance if that's helpful. I'm looking at Representative Mastro-Francesco and Senator Sampson, if you'd like me to just answer those questions now, or would you prefer to have someone pose the questions?
I think there were some questions on a few of them. I think it was 13, 14, 15, and 17.
Okay.
There might have been some questions on those items, so if we can group those together, that would be fine.
What I'll do first is the chair will ask for a motion to raise items 1 through 18. Is there a motion to raise items 1 through 13? I mean, excuse me, 1 through 18.
It would be 1 through 12, and then 13, 14, 15, and 17 we can do separately as one group. So it'd be 1 through 12, then number 16, and then number 18.
Okay, well, I guess I was just asking for one motion so that I could at least, then I'd have the opportunity to take questions.
I believe, okay, so 1 through 12, 13, 14, 15, and 17, we wanted to have a separate group on those, so we can do a voice vote on those separately as one group. Okay, fine.
Okay, all right, so then I will revise my request and I will ask for a motion to raise items 1 through 12.
So moved.
Second.
Motion has been made by Senator Haskell, seconded by Representative Fox to raise items number 1 through 12, section 3 of our agenda. Is there any discussion of items 1 through 12? Senator Sampson.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I have the sun shining through on my hand. It's remarkable. So I just wanted to make the usual caveat, and I'm going to make it under section 3, but it also applies to all of the items that are on our agenda today. And basically all I want to say is that, you know, what we're doing is we are agreeing to put these items forward for public comment and for public hearing. An affirmative vote today on any of these items is not really an indication of where any individual member may stand on the issue or how they might ultimately vote. There are a number of these items that I don't see myself supporting down the road at any point, but we do want to be open to the dialogue, and we appreciate the chairs placing some of our items on this agenda also. And in the spirit of cooperation and allowing the public to have comment, I'm going to support the entire agenda today for a public hearing. And I just wanted to let everyone know that that's all we're doing here. A yay or nay vote has nothing to do with the content, just rather or not whether we're okay with the hearing. So thank you, Madam Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Sampson. I think that's an important distinction to make, that this is about agreeing that this committee will have a conversation on these issues. So thank you very much, Senator, for those comments. Are there any other questions or points of discussion on the motion to raise items 1 through 12? Representative Mastro-Francesco.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would ask you if you wouldn't mind, can you revise your motion to have it, do items 1 through 12, number 16 and number 18?
Okay, I would ask Senator Haskell and Representative Fox, would you be willing to revise your motion and your second to include not only items 1 through 12, but also item 16 and item 18?
I would.
Yes, I would.
Okay, great. And can I just get clarification from our legislative commissioner's office that that is sufficient? A thumbs up would be great. Are they here?
Yeah, yes, I'm sorry, Madam Chair. Yes, you have made it clear.
Okay, great. Thank you very much. Okay, so the motion again is on raising items 1 through 12 and item number 16 and 18 on our agenda. Is there any further discussion? Seeing no further discussion, all those in favor of raising items 1 through 12 and item number 16 and 18 under section 3 of today's agenda of concepts to be raised, please signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? Abstentions? Okay. Moving on, item number 13 in section 3 of the agenda, an act concerning quasi-public agencies. And just as a point of clarification, this bill, it is our hope, there are a number of proposals that have come forward to this committee, both from Democrats and Republicans, with regard to the need of further oversight of quasi-public agencies. And so our intention with this particular committee bill moving forward will be to combine those proposals and have a public hearing on that large issue. The chair would entertain a motion to raise this concept.
So moved.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
Motion to raise item number 13 has been made by Representative Fox and seconded by Representative Thomas. Is there any discussion or questions on item number 13? Okay, seeing none. I guess I'll ask the ranking members, would you like to build a consent calendar for these outstanding items?
Yes, Madam Chair, you can do that.
Okay. So Representative Master Francesco, is that you making a motion to add item number 13 to a consent calendar?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a second to add item number 13 to the
Second.
consent calendar?
I second that.
Okay, and seconded by Senator Slack. Thank you, Senator. Okay, so there has been a motion to add item number 13 to our consent calendar. Is there any objection to adding item number 13 to our consent calendar? Seeing no objection, item number 13 is added to our consent calendar. Moving on to item number 14. Item number 14 is an act concerning campaign finance. Similarly to item number 13, this bill will be a committee bill to combine a number of different proposals with regard to the State Elections Enforcement Commission, our Citizens Election Program, and different proposals with regard to how monies can be collected into that donations can come through the Citizens Election Program. It'll have perhaps Republican and Democratic ideas as well. Is there a motion to raise item number 14?
So moved.
So moved.
Motion has been raised by, has been made by Representative Fox, seconded by Representative Thomas. Is there any further discussion on item number 14? Seeing none.
I think Representative Fishbein might have his hand up.
Oh, I apologize. Representative Fishbein.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just a little clarification because you did give an overview as to what this is intended to be, but it seemed like a melting pot of some sorts, and you did indicate that there may be Democratic and Republican concepts or proposed bills as part of this. Am I to understand that what we're voting on now, we really don't have an idea of what it's going to be? And, you know, what I'm being cautious of is what we colloquially call a dummy bill or a placeholder bill. Is this a dummy bill? Not to be meant in the pejorative, but you know, is there actual language that this committee is going to vote on tied to this particular item? Is my question.
This will be a fully drafted bill, Representative, that includes a number of different ideas with relation to the Citizens Election Program, the operations of the State Election Enforcement Commission. There are a number of different proposals that this committee got in proposed bills, and we've made the choice to try to combine those into one proposal for this year. So it is
Right, 'cause I
not
think
an
there are-
intention for this to be a placeholder bill, that this will be a fully drafted bill that will have a full public hearing on all of the concepts if the committee should move forward with raising this concept today.
Okay, and I appreciate that answer. Am I to understand that with regard to the other items that are in this section of the agenda, they are to be similarly, they are similarly situated?
Yes.
'Cause that was the concern as to those other items, that all of them will have actual concrete language that we're actually able to debate in committee.
Yes, they will.
Okay, thank you. I thank you for your answers, and look forward to the rest of the meeting.
Thank you. So there's a motion for raising item number 14. Is there any further discussion? Seeing no further discussion,
Madam Chair, I would recommend that you put that on the consent calendar as well.
okay, there's a motion to add item number 14 to our consent calendar. Is there any objection to item number 14 to our consent calendar? Seeing no objection, scrolling through the screens here, we will add item number 14 to our consent calendar. Next is item number 15, an act concerning government administration. Is there any discussion on item number 15? Okay, seeing no discussion, is there a motion? Excuse me, I should have asked for this first. Can I have a motion to raise item number 15?
So moved.
Second.
Motion has been made by Representative Fox to raise item number 15, seconded by Representative Thomas.
Thank you. Madam Chair, I'd like to make a motion that we add item number 15 to the consent calendar.
Okay, is there any objection to adding item number 15 to our consent calendar? Seeing no objection, item number 15 will be added to our consent calendar. Next is item number 17, an act concerning elections. Is there a motion to raise item number 17?
So
So
moved.
moved.
Motion has been made by Representative Fishbein, seconded by Representative Fox. Is there any discussion? Seeing no discussion,
Yeah, seeing no discussion, Madam Chair, I make a motion that you add this item number 17 to the consent calendar as well.
okay, item number 17 will be added to our consent calendar if there is no objection. Is there any objection? Seeing no objection, item number 17 will be added to our consent calendar. Moving on, section number 4 of our agenda, items 1 through 38. The chair would entertain a motion to raise all of the items on section number 4, items 1 through 38 to be drafted as committee bills.
So moved.
Seconded.
A motion was made by Representative Fox, and I apologize. I'm grateful to the person who made the second, but I didn't catch who it was.
Representative Blumenthal.
Thank you, Representative. And Representative Blumenthal seconded the motion. Is there any discussion on drafting items 1 through 38 as committee bills?
Sorry, Madam Chair. I just want for clarification, and I know we're ahead and I don't mean to go back, but items 13, 14, 15, and 17, it was a separate consent calendar. Are you voting on those separately and then these?
Well, I was just about to ask else for that, Representative. I was
Thanks.
going to say, can we do 13, 14, 15, and 17 and 1 through 38 in one vote? I'm asking our attorneys in the Legislative Commissioner's Office, or would you prefer that they be two separate votes?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, I would like them to be two separate votes, but you can certainly do a voice vote on them, but just keep them separate.
Okay, separate votes then.
One
Okay.
group, yeah. Thank you very much.
That's fine. And consent calendars traditionally go last, so we will save the consent calendar for last, and we will instead stay with the motion that is here. So the motion before us is to draft items 1 through 38 in section 4 of our agenda as committee bills. Is there any other discussion? Seeing no further discussion, all those in favor of drafting these as committee bills, please signify by saying aye.
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 Any opposed? Abstentions? Okay, thank you. And now we will act on our consent calendar, which again will be items number 13, 14, 15, and item number 17 from section 3 of the agenda. Those are the items on our consent calendar. And all those in favor in raising those items on our consent calendar, please signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. All opposed? Okay.
Aye.
Any abstentions? Okay. Thank you. Madam Clerk, how are we on attendance?
Madam Chair, if I may, you didn't indicate the result of that voice vote.
Oh, I apologize. Well, in the opinion of the chair, the ayes
It's pretty
have it.
clear, but
Yeah. And those concepts have all been voted to be raised. Madam Clerk, are all of the members of the committee present?
Yes, I'm trying to, the names keep moving. Just give me 1 second, please.
I'm just asking this question because that will help determine whether or not we need to leave the meeting open for a period of time. But it looks like we have a full attendance of all the members from both chambers today.
Yes, I believe everyone is present.
Okay, then we will recess this meeting until 3:30 p.m. I thank you all for your time this afternoon, and I especially thank our vice chairs, my co-chair, and the ranking members for their work towards creating today's agenda. And I thank all the members for their work this afternoon. And we will be in touch soon about a meeting date and a public hearing in the near future. The meeting will stand in recess until 3:30. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.